tell you, it's doing a little shuffling up here. Don't be alarmed. Don't look. All right. It's good to be up here tonight, and I do literally mean up here, because for a change, I get to see your dandruff. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I am not super tall. But it has its advantages. I go to Shoney's, I eat for free. And when I need a ride, I hop a school bus. Hey, it beats a DUI. Yeah, now, being the height of a 9-year-old does have its challenges. Oh wait, no, let's back up. Sorry, trying new stuff. You are my guinea pigs. I occasionally do drive. Don't always take the school bus. Every now and then I do get behind the wheel, and it can be challenging because according to the Highway Safety Administration, I'm supposed to be strapped in a car seat in the back. Do you know how hard it is to reach the pedals from there? Yeah, so as I was trying to say earlier, it is pretty challenging being the height of a 9-year-old who smokes. For one thing, my most promising suitors are doing time for kiddie porn. Now, thanks to the emergence of, I like to call them laugh lines, I am looking a little older. Or maybe that's just exhausted. Which reminds me, what makes people think it's okay to blurt out that you look tired? Oh, really? Thanks. I got 12 hours of sleep last night. I mean, it's bad enough if you are fully rested, but let's just say hypothetically that you are tired. You'd really rather go on believing that no one's noticed. You look tired. Oh my God, those words should not come out of anyone's mouth. Not even your mother's. I mean, what happened to the filter on that one? You wouldn't say, you look pregnant. And you wouldn't say, God, you look constipated. You wouldn't say, dude, you look so horny. Yeah, so lately I've been, and not because people have been telling me I look tired, but I have been considering Botox. But do y'all know that crap is poison? Like literally, it's botulism. And it's pretty pricey poison at that, which is ironic given the sheer volume of food we toss and the amount of money we blow on sanitizers trying not to get food poisoning. Yeah, it's this particular strain of botulism will run you about $500 a wrinkle. And yeah, and then it lasts 3 whole months. Yeah, that's not enough for me. I tell you what, I say get a hypodermic needle and maybe leave out a jar of Miracle Whip for a week and just do it yourself. Yeah, so I also don't understand these women who pay to have collagen injected into their lips. I mean, I thought that a fat lip meant you lost a bar fight. Of course, apparently it also qualifies you to be a UN Goodwill ambassador. God, poor Audrey Hepburn. She's probably rolling over in her grave, sharing the title with that wench. Yeah, we have some pretty demented ideas about beauty and fashion these days. Like, have you noticed that women's outerwear used to be underwear? I remember being mortified if my bra strap showed. Now, I'm not hip unless it does. In fact, hang on. Hold on, let me get this straight here. Hold on. There we go. All right. How did this happen? I mean, were Calvin Klein and Ralph Lauren power lunching one day? Dude, I've totally got it. Let's convince chicks that a teddy is a top. And like, we have totally bought into this. I mean, what's next? A garter belt's a skirt? Eventually, at this rate, we'll all be running around naked. I tell you, I'd like to get Donna Karan and Liz Claiborne together. Liz, I've got it. The new Bermuda short, junk straps. You know what, come to think of it, Victoria may no longer have a secret, but no one really wants to see Victor's secret. Speaking of promiscuous clothing, 'tis the season. Halloween's almost here, which means that women everywhere will be embracing their inner tramp. Someone's happy about that. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen these costumes these days, but with these costumes, who the hell needs Viagra?
You like that one?
I'll tell you, I ran by Target the other day, kind of scanned the collection, figure out what I was going to do, and let's see, I could be the very traditional slutty witch. Or I could be slutty Mother Teresa. Let's see, or I could be slutty Mary Ann. And I know you're all like, what? Gilligan's Island, Ginger was the slut. Yeah, I know, but see, on October 31st, even the girl next door is a whore. Yeah, so I tell you, being 4'8", it's not easy getting dressed on Halloween or any of the other 364 days in the year. It's gotten a little less difficult, what with little girls dressing like sluts. Yeah, so when I need a sexy dress with a plunging neckline, I just head over to Gap Kids. Oh my God, y'all, I was at the mall the other day. Apparently, there now is a line of My Little Pony thongs. That is just sick. But they fit. Yeah, so now I've got my eye on a little Tinkerbell teddy. Yeah, speaking of fairy tales, it's almost the holidays, which means that many a Prince Charming will propose to his unsuspecting princess. And a key word there would be unsuspecting, which is the part I don't get. Usually the chick has no idea if that ring will come in 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years, ever. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what, this is a pretty major life decision. Not to mention expense. And he's gonna spring it on you. Surprise, eternity! I mean, what if we girls just dished out such unilateral, life-changing zingers like that? Surprise! I wasn't really on the pill. Daddy. Now, there is one surprise that most brides will give their groom, and that is the complete shock of watching them walk down the aisle with their hair plastered to their skull. Salons call this an updo. I call it an up-don't. There are a couple of problems here. The first one being that really the only people who can carry that off are supermodels and Robert Palmer dancers. Of course, the second, more immediate problem is that you meet this guy, you date, you fall in love, you decide to tie the knot. All this time, you have presumably worn your hair one way, down. Maybe the occasional weekend ponytail. But now here on this, the single most memorable day of your entire life, you decide to look nothing like you have ever looked before. I mean, thank God you're wearing the big white puffy gown, or he probably wouldn't even recognize you. And this is just a warning to all of you future brides. I guarantee you that someday you'll be poring over your wedding album with your little ones, and your daughter's gonna look up at you and say, "Mommy, who is that with Daddy?" Now, I shouldn't judge, and I'm not bitter or anything, but I've never been a bride. No, I've only been searching for my husband for 40 years. It is funny, very funny. That's all my mother can do now is laugh. The teardrops are dry. Yeah, I don't know where he is. Talk about wandering in the wilderness. Yeah, maybe if I actually look my age, I could pick up a guy somewhere other than Chuck E. Cheese. Now, I did meet a dude once, and I really thought he was the one. I did. And, oh God, this pains me, but it turns out that he couldn't support us both on his allowance. Yeah, so I figure as long as I look prepubescent, I might as well take it all the way. Can you say laser hair removal? Not that I need to maintain the mound for game day. Yeah, there's no player on this field. But I have to believe that if I build it, he will come. Yeah, so I'm not, Alyssa and I just met, or I would have known. I could have asked her, but I wasn't sure what it is supposed to look like. Hadn't been around a lot of them. So I did what anyone would do. I Googled pubic hair design. Oh my God. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. You're all going to do it when you get home. Yeah.
Oh, the image is linked.
Yeah. We'll talk. Yeah, pedophiles are us. But anyway, I'm probably on some government watch list now. And come to think of it, I haven't flown since then. I'll probably be strip searched so they can see what's going on down under. Yeah, now I did find photos of a few dudes, we'll call them. And there was the heart. Okay, eternally Valentine's Day. Oh my God, once a year is quite enough. There was the X, but not really looking to have it referred to as the Xbox. I prefer to think of it as PlayStation. Oh, there was the designer G, but come on, Gucci Coochie. And seriously, guys already have trouble finding the G-spot. Do we really want to confuse them anymore? And sure, it may mean Gucci to the rest of the Western Hemisphere, but around these parts, do you really want to risk starting foreplay with "Go Dogs, sick 'em"? Oh my God. So what to do with my field of dreams? Fortunately, a friend's honey subscribes to Playboy for the articles. And so she and I got together and, well, we didn't read the articles. No, we were way too busy surveying the shrubbery. Or rather, the lack thereof. Because I don't know if it's out of deference to an aging Hugh Hefner, but apparently bald is beautiful. Now, granted, a couple of playmates did have a landing strip, but come on, is that really necessary? I mean, shouldn't a good pilot know where to touch down? So that brings us back to Bayer. But oh my God, yo, what if Bushy comes back? I mean, laser, unlike marriage, really is forever. And then it hit me. I'm not a porn star. So I don't see it ruining my career. Now I know every chick here is wondering the same thing. Did it hurt? Well, no. I mean, not if you regularly masturbate with a machete. Felt great. It was kind of like a kinky date with Edward Scissorhands. And then there was the added bonus of smelling the burning bush. Holy Moses. Yeah, but I pushed through the pain, and so this weekend I hit the town. I was feeling all smooth and sexy. Thinking maybe bushwhacking would break the bachelorette curse. Yeah, well, we may never know. I didn't make it past the bouncer. He took one look at me and called defects. I tried arguing, but he just said, "Listen here, kid. My 9-year-old has that same dress. Plus, I've seen you at her bus stop." Thanks, y'all. You've been great.